Hello there, and welcome back to another Roblox Grow a Garden update video. This update is for the corrupted update, but we're starting off already with some admin abuse commands, and this one is the fried owl. It says fried chicken, but we all know that's the fried owl that they cooked a while ago. It gives you a chance for the fried mutation. This is an older one. They've done this one before, so it's nothing new. And this update's a little special because there's a special guest coming on pretty soon, so stay tuned later in the video because you don't want to miss it. It was super awesome. Now, they are doing the disco event, which, they do it every single time. It's a super cool mutation, one of my favorites. I say that about a lot of mutations though, but for real, this is definitely one of my favorites. Now, this is again one of my favorites, but you should know by now I love anything that is outer space themed, and this is the black hole event. You can get the void touched mutation, and there is no Easter egg during this, but I do remember them saying they wanted to add a little Easter egg. Maybe if you jump into the black hole, you could shrink, turn smaller. I think that would be super cool. But there's nothing as of right now, and as of me doing this voiceover recording. But yeah, now we are getting prepared to see the actual guest that's coming on. Now, I don't know anything about football, but it is a special football guest, and they are an actual football player, which is super, super cool, and there were so many awesome admin events and stuff, so this was really cool. I really glad they decided to do a whole guest, because this just adds to the game and makes it that much more special to get on before the update. So here's the guy, he's a football player, which is super cool. They changed the whole garden area, the whole map. There's like a whole stadium around the entire thing. Little people cheering. It's super, super awesome. And of course, this came with many, many admin abuse, as you can see and will see with all of the super cool new mutations that you could have got if you got on during this update. Here is this first one here. Here you can get this really cool mutation called Sub-Zero. And you can see the football guy, I don't remember what his name was, Travis something, I don't know, I'm really bad with pronouncing last names. He's all blue and running around the entire map. It's super awesome. I really love this mutation, and this is an exclusive mutation. Like, you cannot get it anymore. And there's also admin stock abuse that went on, which was also really awesome. There was like this little hammer that they threw down, and then as soon as they did that, it was stocking some more rare fruits that don't appear as often. I really like that idea as well. So this was one of the coolest things that Grow Garden has done so far, before an update actually even happened. It really hyped it up. Now here's another admin event. It's called the Money Fruit Chance that you can get. That is the mutation, but it actually says Jackpot mutation. It says money, but then it says Jackpot. I'm not too sure what that was about, but the mutation rate is very high for this one. And as I was saying earlier, you can no longer get these mutations. These were only able to be gotten if you got on for this special guest before the update. Now, you can no longer get these mutations, which is super cool because they're so exclusive, and it's a really good thing if you want to trade for some maybe good things. Because, again, you can no longer get these mutations, so they're going to become very rare as time goes on, as people keep selling them and stuff. So, the fruit from this Jackpot mutation, it sort of has, like, this little Robux effect on it. Now, here is another one. This is the lightning storm. You can get the blitz shocked mutation. I really think this one's cool. It has the same effect on your fruit that these footballs have around the map. You can see this little football here has this sort of like lightning effect around it, and that is what your mutated fruit will look like. And it's super cool in blue because blue is actually one of my favorite colors, and I really like it. There aren't as many purple mutations as I would like though, because purple is another one of my favorite colors. So that'd be nice if they added some more purple mutations in. But let's check around my garden to see if any of my fruit actually got this mutation, because so far I'm not seeing any. Oh, there it is. It's there, the blitz shock mutation. You can't really see the effect going on too well. It's there though. It's because it's right above the mango, but it adds this super cool coloration to the fruit as well, which is super awesome. Here now is they're doing multiple admin events at once. They are doing the Sub-Zero or the Route Runner admin event, plus the Jackpot or the Money admin event at the same time. Is actually so crazy because they've never actually run two admin abuse commands at the same time, which is super crazy. I can't believe it's their actual first time doing this. Like, I'm absolutely speechless that it's their first time. Now, they've already done the Flamingo admin event, and I wasn't able to record it, but they run multiple mutations at once, so this was the first time they did it. And here is the final one that they run. It is the touchdown mutation that you can get. And the football guy, he's hanging on the goalpost, super cool, all hangy and, cool. I don't know how to describe it, but anyways, that is a lot of new mutations. You can see the mutation rate is fairly high for this one. It's not as high as the other ones, especially the Jackpot one. There's like 2 fruits at a time getting this mutation, as were the Jackpot one, you were getting like 6, 7 at a time, which it's alright, but that just means the touchdown mutation is a little more rare. Here is some more stock abuse, which is super cool. I really love that they do this because you're able to get those fruits that don't come in stock as often if you are like me and don't play this game as often as you used to, which is super, super cool. I should count how many times I'm saying cool because it's actually insane the amount of times I am saying this. But here they are just chatting, and we got something special. We got, because we played before, this football pet, which is actually pretty cute, but also a little scary. It's quite interesting because it's not an actual animal. So, let us see what this football pet actually is able to do, what their ability is. So, if we are able to view what they do, it says that every 87 seconds it runs to the gear shop or seed shop and does a touchdown and awards you with 870 shekels or 20.38% chance for a watering can instead, which is very interesting. That's a mutation, not a mutation, that is an ability that we have not seen on any other pets. A lot of pets have similar abilities, like hatching eggs faster on a lot of the birds, but this one is something that is unique to this pet. We also got a football seed. Now, I still did not plant this yet because I'm a little scared to, because what if it's not big? What if it's too small? What if I plant it in the wrong spot? But, I mean, you can use the reclaimer, and you can use other things like that. This here is the corrupted event. This is now what happens every hour. Well, not every hour, actually. It can be either this corrupted one or the tranquil one. It sort of reminds me of the night event, where it was either the normal night event or the blood moon. So it's something sort of like that, where it's random each time. So now you can get corrupted fruits, which are super cool because they are red and have sort of this like evil looking particle flying from the bottom of them. I'm just trying to find it in my garden, in my bamboo forest that I have here. It's so hard to find, but it's a really cool mutation. Actually, I really like how it looks. Although, for some reason for me, I kept getting the corrupted event more frequently than I was getting the tranquil event. So now, to check what is actually new, there is the elder strawberry seed, which is super cool. I really like the colors of this fruit. It's sort of like a purpley at the bottom and then red. It's really nice, and the seed is also very pretty. It's pretty much the same thing except without the leafy green part of the fruit. Now to see what is new in the gear shop. I don't think there was anything new during this update in the gear shop, if I am correct. And I am correct, there is nothing new in the gear shop. There were also no new eggs, which they actually haven't added any new eggs in the normal egg shop in a while. So here you can turn in tranquil fruits to get rewards, and it's just like the Angry Plant and the other quests where you had to hand in fruits to get rewards of certain sizes, and then that levels up your chances of getting corrupted fruits while the tranquil event is running, which is super cool. And here are all the prizes that you can possibly get. On my first time, I actually got the little corrupted Kodama, I think is how you pronounce it, which is a very hard chance to get. It's about 4% chance. Very surprised I was able to get that with my first try. Now here, you can hand in tranquil and corrupted fruit to get this Kitsune chest for all of these prizes, which is super cool. I love the idea of a chest instead of either seed packs or eggs, because you can get pets and seeds both from this. Now, they did update and add some things here to the Tranquil Treasures shop that updates every hour. This Sakura bush is so pretty. I do have a few of these just because of how pretty it is. And I wasn't sadly able to get any of these things farther down here because I did not grow my Zen tree to the full potential soon enough, and that was really unfortunate because some of those things did come in stock. But I mean, I guess if they did, I probably wouldn't have had enough of the points to get them either. That is again the Kitsune chest, and there is an exotic Zen seed pack, which has some pretty seeds in it. I really like those. I can't remember though if that is the same as the Zen update, but that's whatever. Anyways, that is it for this Grow a Garden update video. I hope you enjoyed it. Just take a little note, I will be starting college soon, so I'm not sure how frequently or how messed up these videos are going to become. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye!